It's the beginning of the last quote-unquote workday of a long week. Woo! You're exhausted, tired, worn out from being intentional and wringing every last drop of productivity out of the week. Or so I hope so. Maybe you're thinking, I cannot wait for the weekend and TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Stop. Don't do that. It's time to finish strong. Get your mind right and finish. It's not about how you start the week, the month, or the year. True top performers know how to finish. So listen. Listen to this short clip and get your headspace leveled up and go finish strong. This is Finish Strong Fridays.
Pride. The things that you take pride in are the same things you are likely to be biased about. How might the things that you take pride in be misleading you? The tighter you cling to your current identity, the harder it becomes to grow beyond it. Again, from James Clear, guys, put you up on game on this Finish Strong Friday. You have got to go sign up for his newsletter, his 3-2-1 newsletter that comes out every single Thursday. It's the most wisdom per word of any newsletter on the web. But we're talking about pride today, and we're talking about how it might be misleading you and identity. And what I will tell you, in my experience, the tighter that I did cling to my old identity, the harder it becomes to get beyond it. And when you think you know everything about a certain topic or skill, that's when you're not going to grow anymore, because you're clinging to an identity that you are the expert and you are the subject matter expert. Even if that is true, I guarantee you, if you do that same thing 5 years in a row for 5 years longer, you will be a better subject matter expert 5 years from now than you are today, if you do not cling to an identity that you know everything. Same thing with athletics. When I got cut from the NFL, it was very simple to say, well, I have an identity of being a top performer, and anything that I do, I should be a top performer, or what we call an apex performer, a compressor. But the problem with that is, if you haven't put the time, effort, and energy, 10,000 hours, like Malcolm Gladwell says, into a certain task or a certain skill, or if you're transitioning, or if you have a new identity that you're trying to create, it's going to be really difficult just to step in as an apex performer day one. I'll even go to say that you probably cannot do that. You can bring the mentality, which will lead to the results, but you have to build the skill. And so just be careful with pride on a regular basis, and take note of the things that you take pride in, because they're probably the same things that you are likely to be biased about. Go get some.
Hey compressors, if something you heard struck you, made you feel a little bit uncomfortable, good. Head on over to compressionpodcast.com, and then you can also subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts at. If you feel inclined to, please leave us a review. It's obviously helpful. But instead, I'm going to call you out today. I'm going to call you out and make sure that you do your part, sharing this message by sharing it with one person that might need to hear what we talked about today. Be great. Nothing else pays.